All right, so today we're going to break down a song that has a title you'd probably expect to see in a financial report, not on a playlist. We are talking about Reinsurance, and we're going to unpack its really surprising journey from emotional security all the way to outright seduction.
But, before we even get into the lyrics, I want to start with a question for you. What does it actually take to feel secure with somebody? Is it words? Is it actions? Some mix of the two? Just hang on to that thought as we go through this, because that is the central question this whole song is trying to answer.
So, first up, what even is reinsurance? I mean, it's a pretty unusual title for a love song, right? It just immediately makes you wonder, okay, where is the artist going with this? Let's start by just looking at the literal dictionary meaning.
Now, what's so interesting about this is just how dry and technical it is. Reinsurance is all about spreading out risk, protecting against some kind of catastrophic loss. It's a safety net, basically. So how on earth does a concept like this apply to romance?
And boom, there it is, the very first line of the song. The artist just grabs this cold, financial term and completely redefines it right on the spot. Here, the risk isn't financial, it's emotional. It's that fear of heartbreak, of being abandoned. And the speaker's role in all this, to be the ultimate insurance policy against that exact pain.
Okay, so let's see how the first half of the song goes about building this foundation of security. This whole section is about laying down an emotional groundwork, piece by piece. Honestly, it's like a masterclass in building trust with words. See, right away, he acknowledges her past. He's not trying to ignore her history or her scars. He sees them, he names them, and then, and this is so crucial, he positions himself not just as a source of comfort, but as the cure. That is such a powerful statement of intent. And then he starts building her up. This isn't just some simple compliment, It's what you'd call hyperbolic praise. It's designed to elevate her, to make her feel absolutely extraordinary. He is actively trying to counteract the insecurities that her past has left her with. So if you really break it down, you can see this clear strategy emerging. He's using that over-the-top praise, he offers to fly her somewhere warm, literally giving her an escape, and most importantly, he declares his unwavering loyalty. Every single line is like a deposit into her emotional security account. And this is the ultimate stress test, isn't it? She finally asks the question that every insecure person is terrified to ask. Are you gonna leave me? And his answer is just absolute. It's not just no, it's a complete annihilation of any other possibility. So the key here is he's not just reassuring her, he's actively dismantling her fear. Now, once that foundation is firmly set, the entire song just pivots. And this is where all that security starts to unlock something completely different, pure passion. I mean, this slide just lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? Just look at the shift in the language. We go from this gentle, protective tone of, don't be insecure, baby, I'm yours, to this incredibly raw, explicit expression of mutual desire. It is a night and day difference, and believe me, it is completely intentional. This line right here is the turning point. And you got to notice that she is the one who initiates this shift. Because that emotional safety net is now in place, she feels secure enough to express her own physical desires. And he doesn't take over, he just meets her energy, promising to be more than you can handle. And really, this is the core argument of the entire song. The second half, the part that's filled with all that passion and intensity, it just couldn't exist without the first half. All that emotional labor had to come first. The uninhibited physical connection is the direct result, the payoff of all that initial work of providing reassurance. So, what does this all add up to? Well, the song isn't just about reassurance, and it's not just about passion. It's about how these two things, which seem so different, are actually fundamentally connected. They're two halves of a whole.
You could almost look at the song's structure as a kind of blueprint. Step 1, you acknowledge the other person's vulnerability. Step 2, you build this fortress of security around them. And only then, after all that, can you get to step 3, where you can truly unleash a shared mutual desire.
So the ultimate takeaway here is this. Reinsurance makes a really powerful case that true, deep passion isn't some wild, untamed force that just exists on its own. No, it's something that actually grows out of the soil of trust and security. One makes the other possible.
Which leaves us with one final thought. In an age where we're all talking more openly about emotional needs and past trauma, you have to wonder, is this two-part structure,